So, you saved up. You've booked the time off. That dream European vacation for 2025 is so close, you can almost taste it. But there's one giant, epic choice standing in your way. Germany versus Portugal. This isn't just a choice between two countries, it's a clash of titans. It's the disciplined north versus the laid-back south. It's fairy tale castles taking on sun-drenched coasts. Are you picturing yourself wandering through the misty, myth-laden Black Forest? Or are you getting lost in the colorful, tiled alleyways of Lisbon? Is your perfect afternoon spent with a perfectly poured German beer in a bustling Munich beer garden, or with a glass of rich, sweet port wine overlooking the Douro River? It's a tough call, we get it. That's why we're here. We're going to pit these two incredible destinations against each other, round by round, to help you crown a winner for your 2025 adventure. First things first, let's talk about the one thing that can make or break a trip: the budget. How far will your hard-earned cash actually go in Germany versus Portugal? For the budget-conscious traveler, there's a runaway winner here, and it's Portugal. Seriously. From your morning coffee to your hotel room, Portugal is one of the most affordable countries in Western Europe. You can easily grab a fantastic menu of the day for lunch for about 10 to 15 euros, and a life-changing pastel de nata, that famous custard tart, will only set you back €1 or two. A dorm bed in a great Lisbon hostel can run you about 25 euros, while a private mid-range hotel room often lands in the 100 to 150 euro range. Getting around is also a steal, making it easy to explore without draining your wallet. Germany, on the other hand, will ask a bit more of your bank account. While it's not the most expensive place in Europe, you'll definitely notice the difference. That same lunch will cost you more, and while street food like bratwurst is easy on the wallet, restaurant prices have been climbing. Accommodation is also a step up in price. A hostel dorm in a city like Berlin will likely be in the 30 to 35 euro range, and a nice mid-range hotel is more likely to average 110 to 170 euros a night. Public transport is a dream of efficiency, but it costs more. For instance, the fantastic Deutschland ticket, a monthly pass for all regional transport, is set at 58 euros as of January 2025. Though it's always a good idea to check for price updates closer to your trip. So, in round one, if stretching your euros is priority number one, Portugal takes the crown. No contest.
Money isn't everything, right? The real magic of a trip comes from the feel of a country, its energy, its history, its whole vibe. And here, Germany and Portugal offer two completely different but equally amazing experiences. Germany runs on a frequency of efficiency, order, and a powerful sense of history that you can feel everywhere. This is a country of poets, thinkers, and engineers, and it is a certified cultural heavyweight, home to an incredible 52 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And 2025 is a special year to visit. The city of Chemnitz is a European capital of culture, inviting visitors to see the unseen as it showcases its transformation from an industrial hub to a modern, creative city. Plus, Germany's UNESCO list recently welcomed new additions like the romantic residence ensemble Schwerin. The German vibe is all about substance. Whether you're exploring the world-class museums in Berlin or just soaking in the intellectual history, it's a place that engages your mind. Portugal, meanwhile, moves to a slower, more soulful rhythm. The vibe here is shaped by the wild Atlantic, a history of brave seafarers, and the uniquely Portuguese feeling of saudade, that beautiful, bittersweet longing for something or someone that's gone. The culture here feels relaxed, warm, and informal. A handshake might quickly turn into a warmer greeting, and long, passionate conversations over dinner are just how things are done. Its most famous cultural sites, like Lisbon's Belém Tower and Jerónimos Monastery, are monuments to its golden age of discovery. And in 2025, the magical town of Sintra, a UNESCO site in its own right, is celebrating 30 years with that prestigious status, with events planned all year long. The Portuguese vibe is about feeling, the warmth of the sun, the taste of the sea, and the sound of fado music drifting out of a tavern. This round, it's a draw. It all comes down to you. Do you crave structure, deep history, and intellectual stimulation? Germany is calling your name. Do you prefer a laid-back, sun-kissed atmosphere steeped in soulful tradition? Then Portugal is the one.
Every great trip needs a jaw-dropping backdrop, and both of these countries are ridiculously good-looking, just in very different ways. Germany's landscape is straight out of a storybook. In the south, you've got the breathtaking Bavarian Alps, serving up some of the best hiking and mountain views in all of Europe. The country is draped in deep, dark forests like the famous Black Forest, where you can hike legendary trails like the Westweg. For drivers, 2025 marks the 75th anniversary of the Romantic Road, a scenic route that winds past medieval towns and, yes, fairy tale castles. Germany's landscape is one of 4 distinct and dramatic seasons: lush green summers, vibrant autumns, snowy winter wonderlands, and a glorious blooming spring. From the rugged Baltic Sea coast to the winding Rhine and Moselle River valleys, Germany's scenery tells a powerful story. Portugal's scenery, on the other hand, is a love letter to the sun and the sea. Its most famous postcard is the Algarve coast, a stunning stretch of golden beaches, dramatic limestone cliffs, and hidden sea caves like the incredible Benagil Cave. But there's so much more than just the beach. Head north to the Douro Valley, where terraced vineyards plunge down steep hillsides to the river below. A truly unforgettable sight, especially from a boat. For a different kind of green, the volcanic Azores Islands literally rise out of the mid-Atlantic, offering world-class whale watching and hiking. With its mild, sunny climate, Portugal is an absolute paradise for anyone who wants to live their vacation outdoors. This is another photo finish. For those classic, grand, forested, and mountainous European landscapes, Germany is king. For spectacular coastlines, rolling vineyards, and a dose of year-round sunshine, Portugal wins.
Okay, we're halfway through our showdown, and it is neck and neck. Which country is pulling ahead for you? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next travel battle. You can't really know a country until you've eaten there. Food is where culture comes to life, and Germany and Portugal are ready to serve up 2 delicious but totally different culinary worlds. Because German cuisine is hearty, robust, and feels like a warm hug on a plate. It's built on tradition and quality. The stars of the show, of course, are the meats. You simply cannot go to Germany without sampling different kinds of sausages, from bratwurst to weisswurst, or the iconic Wiener Schnitzel. These are usually served with potatoes in some glorious form. Fries, pan-fried, you name it. Then there's the bread. Germany's baking tradition is legendary, with countless bread varieties and the perfect pretzel. And the beer. Oh, the beer. It's governed by a purity law, the Reinheitsgebot, and enjoying a liter of it in a classic beer garden isn't just a drink, it's a core cultural experience. Because Portuguese cuisine is a vibrant celebration of the sea, cooked with simple, incredibly high-quality ingredients. With all that coastline, it's no surprise that seafood is king. You'll find unbelievably fresh grilled fish, octopus, and shellfish on just about every menu. Hearty dishes like caldeirada, fish stew, and cataplana de marisco, a seafood feast steamed in a copper pan, are pure, unpretentious flavor. But it's not all seafood. Don't miss out on comforting soups like the famous caldo verde. And for a snack, we have to talk about the pastel de nata again, because it's just that good. When it comes to drinks, the wine is the main event. Portugal is famous for its rich port wine from the Douro and the crisp, slightly bubbly vinho verde, or green wine, from the north. It's a food scene that lets spectacular ingredients do the talking. This round is purely a matter of taste buds. If you're dreaming of comforting, satisfying food and what is arguably the best beer in the world, Germany is your champion. If your palate is calling for fresh seafood, rustic charm, and phenomenal wine, Portugal's your winner.
All right, let's get down to it.
What are you actually going to do all day?
Luckily, both countries are absolutely packed with incredible experiences. Germany offers a staggering variety of things to do. History buffs. Look no further than Berlin, a living museum with the Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag, and the East Side Gallery. Fairy tale seekers. A tour of Bavaria's castles, including the one and only Neuschwanstein, is non-negotiable. If you love the outdoors, you can hike the Alps or the Black Forest. Car lovers can hit the Autobahn or visit the epic BMW and Mercedes-Benz museums. And for families, Germany is home to Europa Park, one of the best theme parks on the planet. Germany is a country where you can fill every single day with something completely different and totally world-class. Portugal's activities are beautifully woven into its natural landscapes and charming cities. It is a playground for active travelers. You can learn to surf the Atlantic waves near Peniche, kayak to the Benagil Sea Cave in the Algarve, or hike the stunning coastal trails of the Rota Vicentina. The cities offer a different kind of adventure. Just getting lost in the hilly cobblestone streets of Lisbon's Alfama or Porto's Ribeira district is an unforgettable experience. You can ride Lisbon's iconic Tram 28, go wine tasting in Porto, or tour the ancient university in Coimbra. For something truly unique, try whale watching in the Azores, or take a tile painting workshop to make your own classic Portuguese souvenir. It's a place that invites you to slow down and really soak it all in. Here again, it's all about you. For the sheer volume and diversity of attractions, from high culture to high-speed cars, Germany has a slight edge. For outdoor adventures and enchanting city wandering, Portugal is an absolute dream.
So, after 5 intense rounds, which country wins the title for your 2025 trip? Let's be honest, the scorecard is filled with draws. Portugal wins on budget, but they tie on culture, scenery, and food. Germany might have a bit more variety in its activities, but Portugal excels in outdoor fun. The truth is, the best country for you depends entirely on the kind of adventure you're craving. Choose Germany if you're a history nerd, a culture vulture, and someone who gets a secret thrill from things running perfectly on time. It's the perfect trip for museum hopping, castle storming, and exploring grand intellectual cities with a side of epic mountain scenery. Choose Portugal if you're a sun seeker, a beach lover, a foodie on a budget, and a traveler who loves to just wander. It's the ideal choice for a relaxed vacation packed with stunning coastal views, amazing fresh food, wonderful wine, and the magic of getting lost in charming, soulful streets. There's no wrong answer here, only 2 right ones. The most important thing is to pick the adventure that truly speaks to you. So which one is it for 2025? Let us know your final choice in the comments. We'd love to hear why. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.